I'm Gero from Tate, and today I'm going to give you an overview of our Libra load cell sensing system. First things first, we're going to talk about two main components. The brain. This is going to be the Libra Pro controller that you see here on the table, and it is going to work in conjunction with our Libra cell load cells. From a bare minimum standpoint, you're going to need the brain and some load cells. Depending on your use case, you're going to need one or multiple load cells. So let's say that you have a system that is not automated. There's no machines moving, there's not automated rigging. You purely want to put a couple of load cells in different places so you can get some feedback regarding how heavy things are. How does this physically get put together? You're going to begin to wire these load cells in series, meaning you're going to wire the first load cell, and the output of the first load cell is going to be going to the next load cell. Identifying these load cells is going to be very easy. Through the front panel, we have the ability to give each one of these load cells a unique address, a unique number. And you're going to ask, how many load cells can I put in the system? Well, in this daisy chain, we support up to 25 load cells. And we have 4 outputs for a total of 100 load cells connected to the Libra Pro controller. Now, you don't have to connect all 25 in a single chain. You can leverage those 4 outputs so you can be very strategic with your wiring. So let's talk about a use case. You have a rehearsal space, you have a shop space where you want to be able to install some load cells to tell how heavy a structure is. Now, how do you get that information? One way to get that information is through the load cell screen itself. The load cell is going to present that information in real time. So as the load cell begins to read that data, the numbers are going to change. These numbers are going to be presented both in imperial units and metric units, and the user can change that through the options in the load cell. Very useful. Alternatively, if your load cells are going to be perhaps in a hard-to-reach area, the front screen of the Libra Pro controller is going to provide that information as well. And through the buttons on the front of the unit, you can scroll through the different load cells in your system. If you had a complex system where you needed to now ascertain the total load of several load cells, we do support the feature of grouping load cells together. So not only do we give you individual load cell data, but if you then say, hey, I would like to group multiple load cells together, the system can then add all of this and present it to you as a single unit. Now, some of you are going to be beginning to think about their use cases, and another detail that I would like to share is that in addition to seeing the information through the front panel of the load cell and through the front panel of the Libra Pro is equipped with a USB port. And the reason we do that is because if you have a computer that you would like to connect, we do support the connection via USB and the visualization of this data using our Libra View software that you can install on your Windows PC. If your desire was to roam around the venue while you read that information, we also have an optional wireless system. We have the Libra Wi-Fi unit. And what this unit allows us to do is connect a wireless transmitter to the Libra Pro controller, and we're going to generate our own wireless network, and this is going to be supported both in 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz with its own unique SSID and password, so we can keep people that don't need access to this away from it. And all the information that I just highlighted that could be seen visually through the load cells, the Libra Pro controller, or the computer are now going to be wirelessly accessible to your devices. What devices are going to be supported? Well, not only the computer that I talked about, but if you have portable devices, regardless of your manufacturer, you can go to the online store and you can download our app, which is the Libra Watch app. You can install it on your portable device, and it is then going to use the wireless network that I highlighted a moment ago. We connect to the system, and that information now is going to be at your fingertips. So you can roam around your venue, you can roam around your facility with that information. And all of this happens in real time. So as these load cells are reading those values, that information is going to be presented visually to you. And that can be shown in a table, just like a spreadsheet. You can also have different options to say, hey, I would like to see that information in a graph. So as the load cells experience those tension changes, you're going to see that information be presented visually. In addition to having the ability to read these load cells individually as part of our group, through the front panel, through a computer, wired via USB or wirelessly using our Libra Wi-Fi system, we do have the option to set minimum. So we can do underload warnings, we can do overload warnings, and we have additional outputs through this unit to notify and have beacons activate if, for example, you wanted to alert people to an overload scenario. And that essentially is a summary of how we can use the Libra load sensing system standalone. If you have an existing automation system, let's say could be vector-based or navigator-based, we do also support the ability to tie in this load cell data with your automation system, and we achieve that through our network connection. In Vector, you're going to see your channel information for your elevation hoist, for example, integrate the load cell data in that same channel readout. And for Navigator, you have the ability to speak to the Libra Pro controller and present that data visually in Navigator as well. And that, my friends, is a brief summary of our Libra load sensing system. We understand that your particular use case might be a little bit different, so don't hesitate to reach out to us and we'll be happy to advise you and guide you through the implementation of load sensing products.